So we got Sticks from the drum coaches in the building.
You know what it is out here.
We knew it wasn't going to be no time before you get on here acting a fool.
Listen, the true owner, chairman, CEO, writer, founder of the DrumTrax app. I mean, whatever you want to call it, whatever position of leadership that you want to say, that's who I am. Executive, producer.
Whoa, was that supposed to be some type of accent?
Listen.
Executive. What is that? So you're French now.
Listen, you know what it is. I've made all the tracks. You guys are now welcome to stream the tracks all for free. See, what happened was we allowed Damani to take over for a week. And what he did was he started charging y'all. And you know, we don't do that. If it's a free app, it's a free app. Now, if you want to download, obviously you can pay for that. But we streaming for free. I'm back in charge. I know y'all asked for it. Y'all been in the DMs. So it's good. I'm back in. Drum Coach is in charge. So we own. So it's free $99.
So now that we've got that out the way.
It's cheaper than a Dollar Tree. You can't beat free.
So on the song The Adventure, man, like, of course, this is Mino. First of all, let me put this out there. Mino Yancey, this is the band that we're in. This is our band.
You know what it is.
We finally releasing the drumless version on the app. We recorded this a year ago. Talk about why you took the approach that you took on The Adventure.
Well, I mean, let's start from the jump. I write everything.
Oh my God.
So that means I get complete and utter freedom. And of course, normally drummers don't get that. But because I write everything, just like the play-alongs, y'all already know, I get to choose what I want to choose. But I'm not going to digress. I'm just going to answer the question. Don't prolong it.
Why did I do this?
D, listen.
Why did I ask you to come here?
Okay, so do you want me to answer that question or you want me to answer the first one? You got to pick.
You answer the first question,
okay,
bro. Like,
please,
oh my
please.
God.
Let's just get to it. I'm just saying, let's not prolong it. God dog it.
Bro.
You're killing me.
You're okay.
Jeez.
Oh my God.
Can I answer the question?
For the next videos, I'm using sound effects.
All
right. Go ahead.
So the adventure. I chose that because I was trying to stay out of the way from what the other band members was playing, because actually that song was written when we was performing as a trio.
Oh my God, take us back.
Man, we was performing at as a trio in a pizza place, and nobody showed up.
We had a residency, that's right.
We were supposed to be there. We play every week. Every Wednesday we was there from like 6 to
8:30 or something like that.
Something
like that.
Just a couple hours. But at 6:15, we were supposed to start at 6. At 6:15, there was still nobody there. So D, you remember you was playing some melody up top.
Yeah, I made the melody to the song. I started playing it. I made it up right there on the spot.
Right, and then our bass player, who's the guitar player now, but back then he played bass, he just started riding. I don't even know what you call it. Was it the one? Was he on the one?
Actually, I told him what to play. I knew I made up
the
melody and the progression on the spot. It was just a thing.
I wrote it, but
okay.
Well, so hypothetically speaking, let's just live in fantasy land. Wakanda.
So if we're telling the truth, I actually made the song.
Your truth.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
Whatever. But the song was made up because
you tell it how you want to tell it, and then I'll tell the truth. Let's just do that. Let's just meet in the middle. Go ahead, please.
Oh my God!
You keep prolonging it, bro.
Yo. Okay. Anyway, the point is. We made it up. No one was there.
And so as the melody was being played, the first thing I thought was, let me not, number one, just play 2 and 4. Just booms, cat, booms, cat, boom. It's like, no, I'm not going to play 2 and 4. I'm just going to play the 4, but then also I want to stay out of the way with my kick drum. And that whole kick on 1 and 3 thing, that's all I could think of at the time. Is like, how can I play less? It's like, okay, I'm just play kick on 1 and 3. I did try when I first started. I did try just playing it just on the 1, just like boom, cat, boom. Wait, no, that is the group, right? No, you're right. Yeah, okay. So let me say that again. So yeah, when I first tried it, I did try the kick just on the 1, and as we was playing it, it didn't feel amazing. It felt good, and good is fine, but y'all know how it is when you are writing or creating something. You want it to be amazing. It's like a painter. A painter will draw something, and it's like, that's good, but if I'm going to present this to the world, I need them to feel amazed at it. Wow, like, oh my gosh, who's the painter? Who's the writer? Who created this masterpiece. So that kick on the one thing, it was good, didn't work. Added the kick on 1 and 3, and it was there. It was my whole body was in it. Now that I played on the hi-hat, but that was matching the melody.
Right.
What the piano was playing.
Yeah.
It was matching that, and
That I wrote. Go ahead.
It felt. You didn't. He didn't write it. He played it. Right.
Okay.
But it's all right. It's all good. So that's how I came up with that groove. I know that was a long, elongated answer, but that is the answer.
But you know what? What I feel like you just walked us through was your creative process, and actually, because I feel like that's one of the things that drummers today, we're taught so much about what we're supposed to do and what our role is, and creativity is completely left out because a lot of people don't talk about it in context. They only
especially in 4/4.
Yes, and they only talk about it in terms of playing for another artist or playing for someone else or playing on a gig where you actually have a job to do to music that's already made. Right. And so then when drummers actually want to try to be creative with their own band, because there are a lot of musicians that play in their own band, they get stuck with what they're trying to create because they think that they have to do a certain thing because that's what they were always taught. And they don't even know that they actually can be creative. So I feel like it may have been a long answer, but I really feel like it was beneficial because you just displayed how you tried something. And you had an idea of what you were trying to do, and then your first attempt was like, it's cool, but it's not what I think it could be. And then you tried something else, and then it landed in the right spot. And I feel like that's what it's about, especially so anybody who's watching this, who's creating music with other people, experimentation is the key. You try stuff.
It is the key. And on top of that, at that time when The Adventure was written, Walking Up was already written. And what you guys will also discover is there's a theme with most of our songs that have this pulse of bump, 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 that kind of motif thing. And Walking Up definitely was the author of that pulse. Like that was written in what, 08, 07, whatever year.
Yeah, I wrote that then, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I wrote it, but it's okay. It was written back then. And so when The Adventure came, which would technically be the second song that was written of the 5 that's on the album, I was like, I don't want to do that.
Right.
I don't want to do that. Now, there's other songs that are on the album that are similar to that, and that it works fine for how the band, how the music was written and how it was played.
Right, and it's cohesive really for the EP that we put out.
Right. We want the songs to blend well together. Mm-hmm. So The Adventure was that one where it's like, okay, this is where I'm going to play less kick. I'm going to play less accented snares and focus on hi-hat work to match what the piano player is playing, and also, of course, adding in ghost notes. I think ghost notes are a requirement to all levels of drumming creativity. I know that there are some songs where there are no ghost notes, but I believe those songs need to be cast down to the...
Wow.
He started laughing.
Wow.
I couldn't.
I was trying to let you go here.
I was about to go cast down to the pits of hell, where Lucifer was casted when he was kicked out of heaven.
Well, I don't know if that's exactly.
I mean, it may not be. It's in Nigalations.
Oh my God, Brody, it's on the interview for sure.
All right. Nigga. Cut that one out. But yeah, Brody. It's in Nigalations chapter 3, verse 18.
Goodness. I can't take you nowhere.
What's the other fake joint? Fuck, I forget.
Anyway,
so yeah, that's how I came up with the groove for that. I mean, there's that's the foundation of the groove. Now the second part of the groove, I know it took me forever to answer, y'all, but the second part of the groove is where I do this little snare roll thing. Kick stays on 1 and 3.
It's pretty much a similar thing. You're kind of accenting the rhythm.
Accent the rhythm on the snare.
Everything is just on the snare, and you're doing a little snare cadence of diddles and rhythms, but still accenting what you were accenting on the hi-hat.
Right, and then
but the thing is, while you're doing that, the piano is not playing that rhythm anymore. The piano is actually doing something else where it's like more of an arpeggiated type of thing that's moving. When you listen to it, and there's links where you can listen to the actual recording with the drums on it from our EP, and then of course it's on the app Drumless, and you'll also see his full performance video if you haven't seen it yet. It should be up. If not, it's coming up like tomorrow or something. It's up. It's going to be around here. Click the description, links, all of that. Anyway.
Why are you pointing down like they can see you? He's off camera going like, hey, look, it's down there. It's like, yo, they can't see you.
It's all good. At the end of the day, that's where you got to look at it. But the piano's
not just at the end of the day, at the beginning and the middle. Stop saying at the end of the day.
Listen, you're not going to sit here.
Let's just get to it, bro. You keep prolonging.
See, as soon as we get
next question.
As soon as this is over. Soon as I hit the listen, okay? All right, anyway. Yeah, man. The point is you're doing the same thing on the snare that you were doing on the hi-hat accent.
Similar, not the same. Similar.
Right, but it's in contrast still because it's almost like carrying that theme into the next section of the song while the piano is not actually playing that exact theme.
Right.
So but it ties it all together really well. Anyway, let's get to these examples of you playing these grooves slow and then fast, all right? So they can check that out. And then you guys can, of course, log into the app and enjoy playing it and trying it out yourself. Listen, we would love to see your rendition of it. Record a quick video and throw it on IG, or YouTube or Facebook. Tag us in it. Let us know.
Also, didn't give any examples here of the bridge, but the bridge is halftime. However, you can be creative. You can be free. But the beat is cut in half, so it's not don't catch it's ba 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 da ba ba boom catch boom I'm not singing in the right key,
yeah, but when they see it, they'll see what you're talking about, and that is true. That's how you played it. That's how it was written. That's how it goes on the recording. However, we do encourage creativity. So when you're playing to it, if you come up with something else that you think would be interesting,
El Shaddai. It's quiet.
I felt something. They couldn't see They couldn't see me. But Bishop,
back yourself up. There's a keyboard over there.
Yeah, nah, but yeah, man, we'd love to see what you guys do creatively. This video has gone longer than we thought, but I hope that.
Hope we answered it.
Oh yeah, we got to the point.
And there's a solo section at the end for the drummer. I mean, you gotta come on. You gotta have a solo section for the drummer for the writers of the songs.
We should do a little challenge. We'll talk about that. A little, we'll see. Anyway,
a challenge.
We'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace. Yo, thanks for checking out the DrumTrax app YouTube channel. And if you're enjoying the videos, if you're getting anything from them, hit the subscribe button and also hit the notifications button because we don't want you to miss anything. Because if you don't, our videos might get lost in the sauce and we can't have that. But in the meantime, if you're looking for some more content, check out some of our recent videos. All right, fam? And we'll see you on the next one. Peace.